What's up guys, it's Kara here and I have a super easy recipe for you today. You guys should have all the ingredients laying around your house. Today we're gonna make a protein bark. So I'm gonna do a basic chocolate protein bark utilizing the MTS Whey and chocolate. But you guys can certainly use any other flavor you want for this recipe. And all we're gonna need is a few other ingredients to make this bark perfect. This is a no-bake recipe, so that's why it's extra easy. It is gonna take about 30 minutes to set in the freezer, so just plan ahead with that. To get started, we're gonna take just a basic bowl. Everything's basic in this recipe. A basic bowl. We're gonna go ahead, and the first ingredient we're gonna use is some coconut oil. I'm gonna use 1/3 cup of coconut oil, which works out to be about 4 to 5 tablespoons. And you're gonna wanna melt that in the microwave for about a minute and that'll do it. So melted, you're gonna add that in your bowl. For the protein, like I said, I'm using chocolate in the MTS Whey. You guys can get that at tigerfitness.com. You can never go wrong with basic chocolate. No bake would taste really good in this recipe as well. No bake cookie. I'm going to add a scoop and a half. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some Hershey's baking cocoa. This is really optional, but I like the extra dark kind. And I'm gonna add a tablespoon in there. I just like the extra chocolatey flavor that it gives it. And another option, you can go ahead, stir this up, and if it's sweet enough, it's good to go. But I'm gonna add in some of this better stevia dark chocolate. It's a liquid stevia sweetener. You don't have to have this on hand. You could use whatever sweetener you want. You want to add Splenda, stevia, you name it. That's it. We're just going to go ahead and now blend this all together. All right, so once you've got that all mixed up, we're just going to go ahead. I've got an 8x8 pan here, square pan, lined with wax paper. Wax paper. That'll just make it way easier to get out of there. So if you have a smaller pan, that might be ideal because this doesn't make a large portion. It's about 6 servings. But we're just gonna go ahead and put this all in here. Find it to be a little bit easier to get off there. I'm gonna spread it first with the rubber spatula and then my fingers if I need to, but just go ahead and kind of press this down evenly into your pan. Once we get this all spread out, and I'm probably not gonna fill the whole pan with this because I'd rather have it be like a little thicker. We're gonna go ahead and place it in the freezer for 30 minutes to chill. And then we're gonna take it out and break it all apart like our bark. So I'll see you guys when it's all chilled. All right guys, it's been 30 minutes and I took my protein bark out of the freezer. I'm just going to lift it out of the parchment paper. And you'll know when it's frozen because you should be able to pick it up basically just like this. So you can see kind of the level of thickness I made mine. Now, all you're gonna do is go ahead and break it up. So with the macros on this recipe, this isn't something that's perfect in terms of macros unless you just eat the whole thing. Then you're obviously gonna know how much you're eating, but it's gonna be something that you're not gonna break into even pieces. So we're just gonna go ahead and break it up. That's the fun part. And what I want to say about this too is if you want to, you can go ahead and add some fun toppings to this. Like, you know, if it was Christmas time, I would have crushed up a little candy cane action and put on there. You could crush up some nuts if you want to put some like crushed up walnuts on top would be good. You could add any other like little candy if you want to it. It's just going to obviously add a bit more to the macros. This recipe is a little bit higher in fat with the use of the coconut oil, which is why I didn't do that, but just break it up. And this is like the most easy protein bark recipe you can make. What I would suggest though is for these guys, since with the ingredients that we used, you're going to want to keep this stored in the freezer. This isn't something that you're going to want to leave sitting out for a long time for a party or anything like that. Basically keep these stored in a nice little container in the freezer and it should last you up to a month. And then that's all you do. You pull yourself out a little piece when you have a chocolate craving and you're good to go. It's delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Keep checking back for more.